So great.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hi everyone, my name is Cat. I am one of the writers and directors of Play Dead, as well as one of the co-producers and editor of the movie.
Hello everybody, my name's Finch Moore. I play Quinn in Play Dead, and I'm also co-producer with Cat.
So we are getting together today because we are going to make some fake blood. We're comparing 3 different recipes and seeing which one we think is the most believable. Yeah, we're also going to be drinking Apothic, like for every single video we make from here on into the future, and we're super excited about the Apothic Crush for today. So I'm gonna like super fancy like open this bottle of wine for us, and we'll see how much wine we drink. It depends how long it takes for us to make fake blood. All right.
Cheers.
Well, cheers to October.
Cheers to Play Dead. Oh,
Cheers to Play Dead. Oh.
I love it. So for this first recipe, we're starting with a powdered sugar based recipe, and all of the recipes we're doing today you'll be able to find linked in the description. So hopefully this one will be a sweeter a sweeter blood, since the base of it is powdered sugar. So what we're going to do is we have our bowl of powdered sugar. We're going to take a bowl of cocoa powder and just...
Nice. What liquid goes into this one?
So for this one, we're using a cup of water,
Okay.
and this is the only one of these recipes that actually call for water.
So I think my biggest problem with fake blood is obviously like the sweetness of it. It leaves nothing to be desired whatsoever. But I can say without a shadow of a doubt that making your own blood is way better than using anything you'll ever find in the store. I think every single weekend we were filming and someone was dying, we had to rebuy the ingredients for the fake blood, like probably every single time.
We've got it mixed up, and here is our consistency, but it's still pretty thin. So I'm going to add some more powdered sugar.
We also have the option of cornstarch if that's what we choose to do.
That is very true. So it's pretty thin, but just in the bowl it looks consistent, but on the skin it's still kind of thin. And so first one, we're gonna double that.
Oh, okay. I don't even wanna. That was just like a little spit, like a little like, you just lost a tooth. Spit blood.
It's definitely thinner, just for any reason you might need it in your mouth.
So next recipe, what we got going on in it? So we got some corn
We got
syrup in
some
this one.
corn syrup.
A nice convincing texture.
Here's our corn syrup. It's very icky, sticky.
I would say the biggest trick with using red food coloring is to not just use red food coloring. It's really hard to make sure that you get enough of the darkness without getting it too pink. It's naturally going to be pink, so you want to make sure you mix some Hershey's chocolate syrup in there, cocoa powder. Sometimes Sometimes you can add some blue in there and try and get it to be a darker color.
So this is what it looks like, just the syrup and the red food coloring. So you can see what Kat was talking about with that kind of pink, kind of translucent. It's very candy like. And so we're going to add some cocoa powder to it.
All right, let's see.
And we'll just add a little bit at a time.
Do you want to try it with me?
Yeah,
Like we're gonna eat it. Okay.
we should have tried the first one.
You got all that like come out of your mouth though. I'm a demon. Don't make it too dark, Finch. We're just having fun.
This is fun.
Okay, we're on to the third.
Here's our third one.
Okay,
So-
so what does this one have in it?
So we have, again, corn syrup, cocoa powder, and cornstarch. And for this one, we're going to use our red dye, like I said before,
Okay.
and we're going to use blue.
Okay.
So we're going to pour this corn syrup into our cornstarch.
Corn syrup with cornstarch, okay.
Corn.
It's super extra, it's gonna be very thick.
And then again, this recipe didn't call for any water, but I definitely think I need some, so I'm gonna use mine again.
Alright, so this one is looking like a fabulous consistency.
Have we had added any blue?
No, not yet. So I can't tell necessarily how pink this one is. I'm sure the cocoa powder helped a little bit. I'm gonna add just a little bit more and just get a little dollop of that blue in there. What if it goes purple though? All right, here we go, here we go.
Definitely, like, dead blood. I wouldn't use it in a wound.
This one's gonna be awful too.
I think so, yeah. I think cornstarch and corn syrup are awful. How's it taste?
I don't know. I was just trying to let it, like, you know, let it naturally come out as it would. Very chocolatey, this one. You gotta let it drip, right? I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way it looks like in your mouth. Now spit the whole thing out. And like, yeah, I like the way it looks in your teeth a lot. Yeah, I was like worried about the purple. I mean like the blue to make it the purple. And it would be too purple. Alright, give me that. Wow, this one looks so black.
It does, but I think it looks good on the teeth. And it doesn't taste as awful as I thought it would. With all of these fake blood recipes, also, to make them last longer, you can add salt to any of them and it will help preserve them. Because that's what salt does. Okay, so I know that we told you guys we were only doing 3 recipes, but my son and Stars here bought us 2 cherries.
Okay,
They look
okay.
gutsy.
So this is like, these are our gutsy boys. Yeah. It smells absolutely terrible, but it's fine.
Looking at it, I think that this could make some really good like brain matter. Like if you were like doing a scene where like someone's brain was like,
I love it! Brain matter.
so compared, we have our first one, our second, and our third. And these are all the ones mixed with cherries. Here's our rag. for the first one. So it's very light, it's very thin. It really reminds me of kind of like a nosebleed. And then for our second one, it's much darker looking. So this is the one that right now is reminding me most of a wound. Most of like, oh no, I'm bleeding. So the third one is thick. It has dried a little bit. So like it's kind of dried into a paste. But it's the darkest one. So like, here we are, first, second, third. And we will be using all of these, our first, second, third, and our cherries. In our next video we do with Terrell Christie, where we'll be making intestines together. Thank you everybody for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and follow us for our more, oh my God.
It's okay, you're great, you're wonderful. just like, and maybe share this, like share it. So thank you so much for watching. We hope that it was helpful for any Halloween lovers out there who have been wondering how you get your hands on the realest fake blood out there. Yay! Alright, well, you guys have a spooktastic rest of your night. We'll catch you later.
And remember to stay spooky this Halloween. Bye everyone.